What is up, all my kooky, cocky gamers? It's your boy, Mr. Rash, and today we are back playing some more All-Pro Football 2K8. Now, last time we lost to the no, we won. What am I thinking? We lost to the Steelers. We won against the Broncos. Hopefully, we can win against the Chiefs. Let's get right into it. Yeah. All right. I'm excited today to be playing this again.
Hello, 2K sports fans. Are you ready to play some football? Broadcasting live from Metro Stadium. Our matchup today features the Americans. They'll be competing against the Indians. I'm Dan Stevens, and across from me is Peter O'Keefe. Let's take a look at today's All-Pro lineups, Peter.
With these two All-Pros at the center of it all, this whole team is filled with quality. If you let up for even a moment, you'll be watching one of them dance in the end zone. But their opponent is packed with talent as well. The sheer greatness of these two players placed them dead center in our spotlight. They're the kind of guys, let me say it, who raise everyone's game around them.
Thanks, Peter. Now let's go to the coin toss.
Okay, Joe. This is it.
Gentlemen, please make your call.
Give us heads.
Heads it is.
We'll kick.
Damn it, I never get off to a quick start right away, so.
And select a kick.
Which way is it going now? Let's do it. We're going north. North. Let's go left.
The Indians are set for the kickoff. Creekman, deep to receive.
Landry boots it downfield, and we're underway. Creekmer decides to take it out of the end zone. Eventually pushed out of bounds at the 33.
Lou Creekmer could have played it safe with the touchback, but he had a monster run out of the end zone back there. You can't coach that.
The Americans bring their offense on the field and will start the drive at their 33-yard line. Russell takes his first carry
Please
of the
run.
game
One quicker.
and
One quicker.
heads upfield, 35, 25, finally stopped at the 17.
Big games. Big games.
Albert Russell sticks to his blockers like a kick-me sign as he runs the football.
Well, that's a pretty vivid description, but I'll tell you, it works. And the play works, too, as he searches.
Live, I guess.
Okay, coach wants this one. Gun. Split spread, weak draw. Focus on this one. Break.
Focus on this one.
First and 10. From the Indians, 17-yard line.
Benson throws a heater.
You catch
they
that.
can't connect. Incomplete.
Bobby Brister was all thumbs. That one bounced right out of the mitts.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up second down. Second down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Well, not a good start to this game. Come on, man. What the fuck? I'm back. Wait a second. Don't leave, please. I'm back. Let me.
Thomas
Glad it
tips it
wasn't
away
picked.
on the coverage. Incomplete.
No way, baby. No
Sorry
way.
for those technical difficulties.
Everybody ready?
Come on. We can't
3rd and 10.
ruin this great drive by ending it here, can we?
Benson really rifles this pass, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Field goal zone.
Anthony Rogers came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up
Oh,
4th
my
down. They take the lead.
Barely take the lead.
Simmons gets the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to the upright. Man, a few more inches.
Yeah, okay, I don't want to hear about the
Your
inches.
Americans are kicking off. Hughes deep to receive.
Simmons doesn't put a whole lot of oomph into this kick. McNeil hauls it in at the 22. Hurdles, crosses the field, brought down at the 32.
Freeman McNeil got just a little past no place with that run back. He's lucky the kick was no prize because they get pretty decent field position out of that.
The Indians send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their 32-yard line. Allen barrels off his left guard and chews up about 4 on the play.
Stewart credited with the tackle.
Allen takes it off the toss and runs into traffic, tackled at the 38. Third down with a split backfield. Allen.
Oh, they
carries
duped
it
me.
for the third time in a row and gets well past the
Damn.
markers for a first.
This is a very good run for a sizable gain, Dan. You can't ask for much more out of your rushing offense than that.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on third down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Montana fires this one over the middle, and it's caught at the 48, and he's stopped right there.
Joe Montana threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Andrews takes this one way out left and takes it upfield. Finally
Dang.
stopped at the 22.
Dan, this is really a tremendous run here. It all starts with getting up to speed extremely fast before the D can really get it together.
The blocking helps him get a little momentum going, and then he's smart enough to make the right running choices downfield.
Oh, he's so dangerous when he busts loose like that. A highlight reel play.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
First down, 10 yards to go. Allen picks up 6 on the play, and that brings up second down.
He picks up 6 yards on the play. Barnett credited with the tackle.
Andrews takes the handoff and heads out right. Hammered down at the 15.
I knew it.
Gets past the line and takes it upfield. Tackled at the 11. First down. And this will be the 8th play of the drive. Allen gets the toss and runs into traffic. Collins tackles him for a short loss.
Come on, we got to stop him
Not
here.
be denied and dropped him for a huge loss. Big play.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Montana lobs this one deep to the end zone, and it's caught for a...
Phil Jones reels in the pass despite nearly getting squeezed by 2 defenders.
There's the catch and the double coverage. They really didn't phase him there.
Maybe they ought to send in a third.
They take the lead on that touchdown, Peter, and they have to be happy with their performance on that drive.
Yeah, great calls and great execution.
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
Point is good. The Indians.
Hopefully we can get another good return here.
Freakman back for the return.
Landry boots the heck out of this one. Kriegmer downs it for a touchback. The Americans came away with 3 last time out and are looking for more. They'll start this drive at their own 20-yard line.
Switch, black, 22. Switch, black, 68.
Oh.
Rodgers tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Anthony Rodgers came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
that
Russell
first?
gains 10 yards on the play, and that brings up third down. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Indians are out in front, 7-3. Third down and less than a yard. Russell has his number called on third down
There we
and
go.
converts the third down.
Albert Russell gains a lot on this play, but it wasn't all him. Watch. Yep, he owes everything.
Yep, he owes everything to that awesome line. Magnificent.
Benson rifles this one hard over the middle, and the catch is
right.
made well past the markers for a first.
Jason Benson throws right past
Jason
the cover.
Benson. Ah, I forgot about that. Come on, Benson.
Russell gets the call on first down and heads wide right, tackled at the 37. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Russell
Get that hole
will
open
get
for
the
me, I'll
carry
take it.
on second down and picks up the first down.
Nothing to sneeze at with that game, Dan. These guys are the complete rushing package, and they'll run it on you
Complete
all
rushing
day if you
package.
let them.
Nice second down call, and they will.
We're going with split twins, strong fold sweep. Break!
First and 10 from the Indians.
Russell carries it for a third time in a row,
Ah,
and it's
don't always
taken
work
down
out,
near
but
the line and
sorry,
actually
get there.
loses a bit.
Anthony Rodgers got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Russell cruises out to the left side and moves forward for 7.
Third and 3 from the Indians. 20 yards.
Benson got
Damn.
hit as he threw that one, and that will be an incomplete pass. That will bring up fourth down.
Jason Benson took a shot back there, which is why that pass went nowhere.
The incompletions keep piling up, and even here in the second quarter, it doesn't seem to be improving.
Not at all. They're just not getting it together. The timing, the routes, the protection, nothing.
Simmons kicks from 40 yards
All
out,
right.
and it's good.
Ethan Simmons sends it whizzing between the goalposts for a field goal straight down the pike.
Right down the pike.
Your Americans are set for the kickoff. Hughes back for the return.
Simmons boots it away. Hughes fields the kickoff at the 10. Tackled at the 31.
Todd Hughes took a kick that wasn't so hot and burst through the defense for a big gain.
The Indians got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their 31-yard line. Allen gets his 7th carry of the game and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Ernest Slade targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his third tackle of the game.
Yeah! Set! Here we go! Check! Go! 51! Check!
Davis makes a tough catch, and that's good for 6.
The Indians.
Set!
Montana lets it go here, and it's caught at the 46, chased down at the 50.
The Indians. 50-yard line.
Down! Set!
Allen gets the toss and passes the line, dragged down at the 47.
The Indians. 37 yards.
Allen bulldozes right of center and chews up about 4
2-minute
on the play.
warning.
Third and 3. Ball at the 43-yard line.
Down! Set! This ain't a good day to run a ball. Check! Great! For the Lord! Hyena!
Brown
Nothing.
tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Jeff Brown came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That was a fantastic job by the defense to stop what would have been a 1st down.
I love to see Big D on 3rd and short situations. 4th down, defenses love to hear that from the refs.
Tackled at the 10. The Americans could take the lead going into the locker
could.
room as their offense will start at their own 10-yard line. Russell will get the carry on 1st down and will gain close to 6. Russell picks up 6 on the play, and
Hip
that
offense,
will
hip
bring up
offense.
1st down. Thomas
Should've-
tips it away on the coverage,
lobbed it, but
incomplete.
he lived it
Baber
alone.
was shaken up earlier, and we've gotten a report on his condition. What did they say, Peter?
The trainers told us that there's a chance that he may have torn his MCL. They are tending to him as we speak, but from the looks of it, it may take a while. It's unclear whether he will be able to get back into this one.
Thanks, Peter.
Gun!
Calls him down in the backfield, and
good.
the clock continues to run.
Russell. Tackle made by Rogers. No gain.
If we can't stop...
Carter tips it away on the
damn.
coverage,
Damn.
incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Sam Carter came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Yet another big play by this defense. That was their 5th batted ball today.
Yeah, you can see them start to anticipate the path of a throw the minute the quarterback lines up.
Dragged down at the 47.
Sam Carter racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Indians stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their 47-yard line.
Hyena! Red! 56! Listen up! Go! 26!
Allen takes the handoff and ends up
man.
losing about 3.
The Indians. 24 yards.
And the Indians take their 1st time out.
Marcus Allen played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
There! Set! Run the ball and don't get you nowhere today! Red!
Allen gets the call on 3rd down and heads left. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
Americans. 32-yard.
Chases him down in the backfield, and the clock will continue to run. Andrews has his number called on second down. The Indians will take a timeout. That's their second.
No way you got this cannon to make this. It's gonna be a deep one. 55, 6. No way. No way.
Landry kicks this
No
one
way.
from 56 yards out, and it's no good, short of the goalpost.
Greg Landry is visibly unhappy with himself after missing this long field goal. Watch this. Well, he'll want to redeem himself after that.
So
Question
unhappy.
is, will his coach trust him with another long one next time?
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Indians with a small lead, 7-6.
Okay, Dan, let's get this halftime show started. What do you have for us?
I'll look at our first half numbers now, and the stat that leaps out at you, third down conversions. The Indians should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponents hang in there with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. An exciting start to this one right on the first play from scrimmage. Russell got the football here, and this was just all individual effort as he broke off a big one. That set up a 35-yard field goal. The Americans get the first points of the game and go up by 3. Answering right back, the Indians with the ball at the 49-yard line. Andrews is going to take this one to the outside, and once he gets the corner, it's a foot race. A 26-yard play that set up a visitor's touchdown. Midway through the second, the Americans back by 4. Simmons would come on and connect on the field goal try. And that's how we'll round this one out. The Americans are down but still in it, 7-6.
All right, good work, partner.
The Indians will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 7-6. Let's go down to the field.
Ooh, kick left, I think, huh?
Your Americans are set for the kickoff. Hughes back to return.
Simmons sends it away to begin the second
terrible
half.
kick.
Carter fields the second half kickoff at the 23. Breaks the tackle, spins, dragged down at
Man,
the 48.
not good for me
We
at
have
all.
a flag on the plate. Let's listen to the call.
Holding, number 83, receiving team. 10 yards
I'm gonna accept that one.
Todd Hughes held his man on that play, and hey, you can't do that. That was offensive holding any day of the week.
The Indians have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive that starts at their own 29-yard line.
Listen up.
Allen picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
Pick up a
Second down from the I.
Slade credited with the tackle.
Down. Set. Switch. Black. 22. Switch. Black. 68. Hut, hut. Hut, hut, hut.
You ain't getting me.
Devin makes the catch out to the left and is
got
well
me there,
past
but
the
damn.
markers for a first.
12 yards on the play.
Joe Montana makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
Hut, hut.
Andrews picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
Saul Andrews stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Andrews goes right up the middle and
Damn.
rambles for about 5.
Pick up a 5 on the
Third down, tight end to the left.
tackle.
Sack him.
Goo
There we go.
at the 45.
Solomon Goo sacks the quarterback deep in the
Solomon
pocket.
Goo.
That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, man, that's going to push them way back. Great defensive play.
Peter forced a loss of yardage on third, and now they face a 4th and long. How do you rate that defensive performance?
How about A+, 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. It's all good, baby.
Oh, good, baby.
Gets the snap and punts it away. Browner hauls it in at the 17. Brought down at the 21. The Americans have been locked in a defensive slugfest so far and will start this drive at their own 21-yard line. Russell picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring
never
up
works
second
out.
down.
Pickup of 1 on the play. Marsh credited with the tackle.
Yeah. Set. Rover. Single back. 51. Check.
Russell gets the call again and heads out right. Run to a halt at the 30.
Russell with the carry. Gain of 8 yards on the play. Ross credited with the tackle.
Benson keeps this one himself and passes the line. Fourth down, and they're going for it.
31 yards.
Set. Double tight wing left. I'm checking 2.
Get there.
Stop cold, but it
Jesus.
doesn't matter. They have the first down.
5 on the play.
Dan, watch this play unfold. These guys are so talented.
They're so
First
talented.
down, one man back.
First and 10. Ball at the 36 yards.
Oh,
Smith
damn.
throws it for a
Okay,
loss
yeah.
at the 33.
Noel Smith got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
Peter, they put an end to that play well in the backfield, and they had a real good read on that.
Yeah, it all starts with the guys up front, Dan, and then everybody follows.
Second down coming up.
Your Americans.
Thomas puts a leg on the
Oh,
receiver
damn.
and separates him.
Martin Murphy breaks through the middle of the field, but a lack of communication there, and they just can't make the hookup.
Another missed connection, and even here in the second half, the passing game is still struggling.
Yeah, I would have thought halftime would have helped, but it doesn't look like it.
This one.
3rd and 13. Ball at the
Benson throws it deep down the left sideline, and it's tipped.
Damn it.
Incomplete.
Yeah, that didn't
Fourth
work out.
down coming up.
Sam Carter knocked that pass down. Man, he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
You know, Peter, if this were volleyball, that would have been the defense's 6th spike of the match.
Yeah, the O keeps setting it up, and the D keeps sending it back.
Sanchez takes the
That was a
snap and
shitty-
punts it away. Carter fields the punt at the 36. Tackled at the 49.
Sam Carter had no trouble getting a few back after that very disappointing punt. Nice opportunity for this offense.
The
How
Indians
does a
haven't
punt
gotten
work?
much out of their offense recently and are looking to get back on track here. This drive begins at their 49-yard line. Allen will get the carry on first down and chews up about 4 on the play. Allen will get stopped at the line,
All right.
and that brings up third down.
tackle made by Slade. No gain.
We're shutting you down, baby. You can't move the ball.
Montana throws it to the left sideline. And
That
they
shit,
get the
dude.
first
Come
on
on.
third
You
and
knock it
long.
down.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Indians with a small lead, 7-6.
First and 10. Ball at the 23 yards.
Davis hauls in the pass, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Maurice Davis had 2 guys draped all over him, but still made a play on the ball. Great catch.
This guy can really twist up the coverage in that short area.
That's right, Dan. Those quick routes have been open for him all day. Obviously, that's what the defense wants to give him.
Andrews carries it for the 6th time and gains about 3 yards.
Nick Collins has planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But, you know, Dan, the only thing that's going to grow is this D's morale.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game.
Set. Let's go, D. That's what we stand for. Gray, 44. Hyena. Black, 76.
Allen is at the 5.
God,
Finally
please,
dropped
no.
at the 1.
Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage here.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator. Ground or air threat here. Let's see what they do, Dan.
Good. Drills him for a loss at the 2.
With the 10. Gould with the 10. Loss of 1 on the play.
Man, we need more out of you.
2nd and goal. Ball at the 2-yard line.
Set.
Allen takes his 19th carry of the game and gets in for the
Gets in
score.
my ass.
Dan, this is a nifty little run here to pick up the yards he needs. He knew just where to go.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's all.
Yes, I'm challenging.
The Americans are challenging whether the player crossed the plane of the end zone.
Well, let's take a look and see if he actually gets the ball across the plane. Remember, all you need to do is have
Don't
the
look like
tip of the ball cross it.
After review, the player did cross the plane.
Bullshit, he
The
crossed the
Americans
plane.
will not be charged with a timeout. 3rd down.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
Allen picks up a yard
I was
on
about
the
to
play,
say.
and that will bring up 3rd down.
3rd and goal. From the Indians. 1 yard line.
Set. Hyena. Black, 89. Hyena. Red, 45.
Allen gets the ball and he searches for a hole. Collins tackles him for a short loss. That will bring up 4th and goal.
Let's go, D. We gotta make tackles.
Landry from 18 yards, and
Oh,
this
right.
one is up.
Greg Landry puts in an easy short one.
And now
A
I gotta
clean
score a
kick,
touchdown.
no worries.
Freakman back to receive.
Landry booms one downfield. Krinkmer pounds it in the end zone for a touchback. The Americans take the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Smith gets the
That ain't
sack
good.
way back at the 15.
Noel Smith gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have a look. You know, Dan, it's all about focus and persistence. He was not going to let that quarterback get that pass off.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
Second and long ahead.
Throw the ball, dude.
Smith
Throw the
tackles
ball.
way
Come
back
on, I was
at
holding the
8.
button.
The Indians took him down with only a 3-man rush. The protection there was just weak at best.
Another good stop by the defense, and that will be 2 losses in a row.
The first.
3rd and 22 from your Americans. 8-yard.
Throw the ball. Okay,
That will be
well.
a safety.
Noel Smith really capitalizes on some wishy-washy offense here to...
Your Americans to kick off. Hughes deep to receive.
Sanchez kicks it away. Hughes fields it at the 20. 30, 35, Turtle tackled hard at the 43.
22 yards on the play. Ball will be placed around 43.
The Indians will start this drive near midfield with the clock at 1:52.
Listen up. Goal 26. Listen up. Goal 74.
Allen chews up 4 yards, and the clock will continue to run.
They stay in bounds, Dan, and keep the clock ticking away. D has to plan when they're going to use their timeouts now.
Second down, and the clock is now at 1:42.
No sign of hurry from the offense. They're going to take it slow here, Dan. They're concerned with one thing right now, and that's the clock.
The Americans take their first timeout. Third down, and they line up with 3 tight ends.
Why would we do... I just hit whatever the
Tackled, and
play
the
was,
clock will
and I didn't
continue
realize
to
they
run.
weren't covering the
That
middle.
will bring
'cause that
up
makes
first
sense.
down.
Well, then I...
1st and 10 from your Americans. 38 yards.
Montana.
The Americans call a timeout. Second and 11 from the Indians. 39 yards. The Americans calls a timeout.
This is a big one, boy.
3rd and 13. Ball at 41 yards.
Montana takes a knee,
It will
and
be the
that
game,
will
alright.
do it.
That last play wasted enough time to allow them to run out the clock now. All they need to do is sit on it, and this game is in the bag.
Barker lines
That,
up
I don't
for the
even fucking
punt.
care. The flea flicker was open, and I was fucking pressing the button, and he just wouldn't throw it. That is such a... I think we're 5 and 6 now.
And
There's
that
some
is going to
losing.
do it for this one. The Indians come out on top 12-6. With that, let's look back at some of the plays that made the difference in this one. That was an exciting game. So let's not waste any time in getting to the highlights in our post-game show. Not much action early on in the second half, so we'll pick it up early in the fourth quarter. Allen got the carry as they pounded him out on the ground, and he made the most of it. That set up an extra point-like 19-yard field goal. The Americans, middle of the fourth. Smith would break through with a big play here as he shot through the line and was able to wrap his man up in the end zone.
Even
for
though
a
I was
safety.
fucking
And
clicking
that's
that
where
button to
we'll
throw the
have
ball
leave
for a
this
while,
one.
then
The
he wouldn't do it.
Indians squeaked out a win, 12-6. And here's your 2K Sports Player of the Game.
Noel Smith elevated his game like he always does. Oh, he was a terror out there, blowing up play after play and not allowing the offense to get any rhythm. He was so effective, it's as if he was lining up in the backfield.
Wow. All right, bye.